Hello class, welcome to Anamika ma'am's classroom. Today my topic is data representation. In data representation I will discuss number system. In my previous video I already discussed about number system. Let's do a quick revision. First is decimal number system. We all are habituated with decimal number system. So normal 25, 45, 1000, 100. So these all numbers we write in only decimal number system. So in mathematics we are using decimal number system only. So in a decimal number system, a number is represented by using 10 digits. That means in decimal number system we have 10 digits. We know 10 digits 0 to 9, and using these 10 digits we can write down any number. Suppose if we write down 95, then actually we use 9 and 5. So if I use 46, then we use 4 and 6. So we can write down any number using these 10 digits. Using these 10 digits we can write any number. So we only know these 10 digits. Using this we can write down any numbers. So that's why the base of the decimal number system is 10, because the whole decimal number system is based on these 10 numbers. Okay, then like this there are other 3 number system we have to learn in computer. Next one is binary number system. In binary number system, a number is represented by using 2 digits. In decimal number system we know total 10 digits, and in binary number system there are total 2 digits, 0 and 1. What are the 2 digits? 0 and 1. Using these 2 digits we can write down any number in binary number system, like 10010. It is a number in binary number system. Suppose 11001. This is another number in binary number system. How to write this binary number system I will show in my later videos. So now I only discuss what is binary number system. So this whole binary number system is based on only these 2 digits. That's why base of binary number system is 2. Then come to next number system, which is octal number system. By the name you can understand octal. Octal means 8. So here is a 0 to 7, total 8 digits are there. So there is not existence of 8, 9. There is no 8, 9 is there. There is only 0 to 7. Using 0 to 7 we have to write down numbers in octal number system. In our hand we have 0 to 7, and using the combination of from 0 to 7 we can write down any number in octal number system. I again repeat, there is no existence of 8, 9. Like in binary number system there is no existence of 2 to 9, only 0 and 1. So here 8 numbers are there, 0 to 7, 8 numbers. So base of the octal number system is 8. Then the last one is hexadecimal number system. Hexadecimal means 16. So there is a total 16 number. In a hexadecimal number system, a number is represented by using 16 digits, 0 to 15. 0 to 15 means total 16 digits are there. So by a hexadecimal number system we can write down any number using this total 16 digits. But one thing I have to mention, up to 9 it's okay here. Instead of 10 in hexadecimal, we can't write 10. Instead of 10, we have to write down A. Instead of 11, we have to write down B. Instead of 12, we write down C. Instead of 13, D, 14, E, and 15, F. So there is no existence of 10 to 15, but total 16 digits are there. Up to 9, 0 to 9, 10 digits. Then A, B, C, D, E, F. So there is no existence of 10. Instead of 10, we have to write down, in place of 10 we have to write down A. In place of 11 we have to write down B. In place of 12 we have to write down C. Like this, in place of 15 we have to write down F. So 0 to 9 are there, and from A to F. So total 16 digits are there. So base of hexadecimal number system is 16. Okay, so students, you understand all of the number system. Then what we have to do? We have to convert. That means number conversion from any base to any base. First we will learn from decimal number system to binary number system, then decimal number system to octal number system, then we will learn decimal to hexadecimal. So one side we have only decimal number and we have to convert to binary. We have to convert from decimal to octal. We have to convert from decimal to hexadecimal. So from decimal, each and every number system we have to convert. So how to do? Let's explain. First is decimal to binary. First one is decimal to binary. So I will show you how to convert a decimal number to binary number. So I take here one example. Conversion of 25 into binary number. 25 is a decimal number. You know, base of decimal is 10. That's why I have written like this. This you can understand that it is a decimal number. So we have to convert to binary. Then you start. Binary base is 2. I already told you. So you have to start division with 2. Whatever number you get in decimal, you start division with 2 because base of binary is 2. So 2 12s are then, and as side you write down the remainder. 12 2s are 24, so 1 is a remainder. Then again you continue this division. Again 2 6 2s are 12. If there is no remainder, then you write down 0. No remainder. Then again 3 2s are 6. No remainder, 0. Then 2 1s are 2. There is a 1 remainder. Then 2, if we try to divide 1 by 2, then this happens. As a quotient you get 0, as a remainder you get 1. So here is 0 and here is 1. So when you will reach at 0, then you stop. Stop this one. I will get my result very soon. This is my result, but how to write your result? Write in the opposite form. That means, therefore, 25 base 10 equal to, you write in the opposite format, 11001, not from 10011. Write from backward, 11001. Don't forget to write in backward, otherwise your answer will wrong. So 11001 is my answer. So now you learn how to convert from decimal to binary. Now I will show you another example. Conversion of 85 into binary number. So let's start 85. divide by 2. Again it's a remainder 1. 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, there is no remainder, so 0. Then again 1 remainder, then 5 2s are 10, no remainder, 0. 2 2s are 4, 1 remainder, 2 1s are 2, 0, and here 0 and 1 comes here. So again you have to write down in backward form. So therefore 85 equal to 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. Write in backward 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. So this is your answer in binary. When we convert 85, we will get this result in binary. Then I will show you one fraction number. Fraction 85.75. So till now we do one integral part, that means whole number 25, 85. There is no point. There is no fraction. Now if you get like this 85.75, this is called a real number. This is called a real number, and this part is called integral part, and this 0.75 is called fraction part. This is fraction and this is integral. Now for 85, whatever we have done, just the same way we have to follow. This is for integral part. Then come to fraction part, which is 0.75. Here in this integral, for this integral part we have to divide by 2. For this fraction part we have to multiply by 2. But we have to convert to binary, so 2 is fixed. For, I again repeat, for integral part we have to divide, and for fraction part we have to multiply. Here this one you keep it here, this one before point, this one you keep it separately, and take 1.40 is there, 1 we keep separately, 0.40 we take, and again you multiply by 2. Sorry, here is 15, so 0.50. So here is 10. Now this one also you keep side, and after point, if you get all zeros, then you stop here, otherwise you continue. So we take 0.75 into 2, here is a 1.50, we keep aside 1 and we take the fraction part again 0.50 into 2 and we get 1.00. After point, if you get all zeros, then you stop here. Then our result is 85.75 in decimal equal to whatever the result you got in 85. I will write down. Then point, here you write down 1 1, not from backward, upward only, 1 1. Okay, not in reverse form, 1 1. It is in reverse form, but it is in the actual form. So this is our result. Now I will do another one. Here also 0.95 I continue multiply by 2 and get this. So after that also I am not getting here zeros, that's why I will stop here. You will do up to 4 steps. You will do 4 steps if you are not getting zeros over here, and then stop it. So this is how to convert from decimal to binary. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.